How about you guys stop by and give us a hand as we do a couple quick repairs and replacements?
It's our blessed adventure. It's our blessed adventure.
So got the air conditioning delivered to the campground. Step number 3, I think. 1, checking it out. 2, ordering. 3, getting it delivered. The hard part is about to start.
Well, today we gotta replace this air condition with that air condition. We're gonna try to get this off, look underneath, see what's got it. I got my ace helper here. Gary's up here, and we're gonna see how it goes. We'll try to keep you posted, show you along the way. Got the cover off, and now we gotta get this blade off here so we can get to work. All right, so we got, I think there's like 6 screws there, there, and there. We got to get out. Then we got to get this top cover off. So we're working on getting that done.
Well, I can get this one, but
after digging around in here for a while,
barely.
we found out that way down in there, covered up with some goop sealant. That's where the other bolt was. There and there. Gave us a slip for a minute, so we're getting her off. We got busy trying to get everything figured out, how to get this thing lined up. So we ultimately got it lined up. Got the gray cover over top of the fan where gray sand is. And now we're going to put the final cover on, and looks like it's going to be all right.
When we got up on the roof to do the air conditioning install, my photographer here was not able to climb up on the roof, so
No, you wouldn't let me climb up on the roof.
well, kind of, sort of. And so we didn't have a photographer to film us putting in the air condition.
But a big shout out to Gary, who did a fabulous job
So we did,
for helping us and filming.
Yeah, it couldn't have been done without Gary. Starting out, if you're going to be doing an install on your air condition, if possible, you want to have someone else to help you. We took both of us to get the air condition up on the roof safely. I mean, I probably could have got it up on my by my own. There's other videos out there. People show you how to pull it up with a rope. But to get it up safely, we used 2 ladders. 2 people got it up on the roof. Once we got the air condition up on the roof, and we got the other one off, the install was pretty good. Pretty basic. Like I said in the video, we had a couple bolts that were on there that we got stumped because they were covered over with like the putty. And then once we found those, we got those in. We ran into one small problem. Is when the factory put the original air conditioner on, they misdrilled a hole, and it didn't go all the way through. So when we were lining the other one up, since it's actually a top mount install, this particular air conditioner, all the bolts mount from the top. You don't have to do any mounting from underneath. One of the holes that the factory drilled didn't go all the way through, and it was close enough to the hole that we had to get into that went all the way through that we ran into a little issue trying to get everything lined back up. But once we figured out that that hole was the wrong hole and it didn't get all the way through, we was able to line everything up, get it in, get it fastened down. As you see, we got the new one up and running pretty quick. So overall, an install would be fairly simple. Remove the bolts that's holding it down. Take your module on the top mount that runs everything, unplug it, take it out the way, lift the old air conditioner off. On our particular, the control module stays wired to the motorhome. Put the new one down, attach the module to it, plug everything up, and we're up and running in no time.
I was amazed how quickly it seemed like they got done.
Yeah, so
And we have great air. I guess it's working really good.
Yeah.
It's been almost, well, a lot of 90-degree days here, so it's been doing good.
So we wish we could have got the video actually, so you could have seen the process, but we wanted to explain it to you. But pretty quick and easy. Actually, I just seen another guy the other day while we were here at the park. He was replacing another front air condition on another unit, and he did it pretty much, I think, by himself, and he was done pretty quick.
And we usually, you know, when you come into a park, you kind of read their little rules and the little pamphlets that they give you. And, you know, if they have a problem with you doing major work or some issues in the park, we would note that. David's a really good, clean mechanic, I guess I should say. I'm thankful he can do everything that he has done for our coach, but he's a really good, clean mechanic, so he keeps everything pretty tidy. I don't think they want us dropping any engines or anything, but they're riding around, and we knew they didn't have a problem with them doing this, a couple projects that they've been doing.
So we're going to always try to keep our filmer here intact if we get some more projects, and I'm sure we have more projects coming up.
Yes.
So you'll see those come up. One thing I did want to show you that I have done inside the coach, specifically for that front air condition. If some of you who own a Tiffin Allegra bus, and we ran into one other guy here who does, I'll show you something here on the inside that we've done that may be a help, or if you have another motorhome that has this, is our vents. I'll show you here. Our vents for the air condition are like this here, and the one over top of the driver's seat blows right down on top of Kim all the time. So what I did is I ordered a directional vent. I'll turn it this way so that you can see. So you can close the flaps on it now and not get that air blowing right down on top of her, or you can open them up and have the air come toward the front of the vehicle. So when she's sitting here in the passenger seat and we're going down the road, and the air's not blowing directly right down on her, freezing her to death. So just wanted to show you that little addition as well. That vent that I put in over top of the driver's seat, I found it on eTrailer, and they sell several different vents. You just have to find a vent on there that matches close enough to your vent, the size wise, so that when you go to replace the vent, that it's just a pretty easy replacement process.
And it works wonderful. Really, really like it. It had made a world of difference.
Points, fellas, points. Just saying. All right. Well, we put in a new line down through this hole, and I think we have a little leak. So I'm going to scrape all this stuff off of here and hopefully repair it. And everything's under here. And then I also just seen there's a little cracking around this antenna, so I'll put some new stuff on there too. So keep it posted. We got it cleaned up. Got all the stuff cleaned up. Used some alcohol. Cleaned it up a little bit. So I put some pipe dope around the wires. Now we're gonna put a layer of lap sealant down there. Put the stand back up, and then we're gonna put the screws down in and put some lap sealant over the top. Fill her up down here. That way, lap sealant should get down there on the screw hose. Should get down there where the wires go through.
nice little base underneath. So we're shooting lap sealing all the way around. Get our screws here, put them back in. That pulled down nice and tight. So, our leak should be sealed. But what we'll do is we'll make sure we got a nice layer over top of all the. Oh, we put our first layer of sealing on there, and then we put some around the antenna too, because I seen some water that around the base of the antenna. So we're making sure that water wasn't seeping down out of the antenna and just going down the antenna wire too. So put a little lap sealing around there, maybe that'll help. Extra protection is always good. So we'll let this dry, and then I'll come back and I'll fill this whole area in with lap sealant so we're not making a pool of water right there. So we're gonna let that level out. Hopefully the rain's supposed to hold off the rest of the day. So we'll come back and put a top coat on it later. So hopefully that fixes our leak. We came back up after we got this all done and cleaned it up, painted that back up to where we had sealant all over it, got it all cleaned up, and got it all buttoned up, looking good.
We hope all of you enjoyed the little short video on the air conditioner replacement and the leak repair. We've been working pretty hard trying to get our RV serviced and prepared to go on a big trip this summer. So we'll have some videos coming up on some maintenance stuff that I hope you enjoy, and some things that you'll see that we get done that you might want to do to your RV yourself, or just to let you know some of the things that can be done to keep you on the road safe and traveling. So stay tuned. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and hopefully you've been enjoying the Knowles Blessed Adventures. So have a great day. Thank you.